only channel on YouTube where you can get a mostly professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard from a haunted chick like me with really, really, really cute dogs. I don't know if they're going to make an appearance today, but maybe. I came by to hang out, chat, chill, do some tarot. You get a free yes, no, how, when. If you'd like to get an additional free yes, no, how, when, you can pay an extra $1. Happy for Cash App over PayPal. You can also donate to Super Chats, though I still prefer Cash App over Super Chats. If you've just found this live and I'm not live, skip to the end for the free collective message. Okay, I always try to do a free collective message for anyone and everyone who maybe comes by, gets a reading, doesn't get a reading, maybe finds this channel when I'm not live. Check out the description. I do free yes, no, how, whens. You can also get paid readings. Everything you need to know is there. Hey, welcome back to the haunted house. Sort of doing just a collective message for the last half of March for all signs. Usually I do this on Mondays, but it's a little bit slow, so I figured maybe I would just draw those cards now and read them later and timestamp them when this live is done. You know, what you embody is what you experience. What you think about, you bring about. So if you think about being a beggar, then maybe that's just, you know, the backpacking life for you. If you decide to go within and change your self-concept and use your wisdom to follow that inner compass, you just might end up being the richest man in the world. Sure, you can have a yes or no. Thanks so much for asking how I'm doing. I'm doing great. Thanks so much for asking. I appreciate that. So what is your question, dear? If you want to get a free yes or no, go ahead and put your question in the chat. Please make sure you like and subscribe. There are rules in the description. There are only certain types of questions I do. There are also certain types of questions I do not do. Please do not ask me any sex questions. Sex is not for free here on this channel. You can get a $15 XXX love reading. You can also get an $11.11 love reading. There's also the $6 taco box, which gives you a little bit of insight with 3 quick questions. And if you'd like the channeled message, you can get that as well if you want. I already gave you your answer, Arun Kumar. I don't always need cards to give people answers. So life is what you make it. So what do you want the next scene to be? So he invited you to his house, huh? Was that what you wanted to talk about today? Okay. What exactly is your question, dear? So I'm guessing that you're wondering if he's serious or not about you, not really so much inviting you over to his house. So yes, he is serious. But you also have a no back here that flopped out with it. So I feel like it's saying, you know, yes, he is serious about you. And even if you're telling yourself no and you're doubting it, it's still a yes. So the lotus of happiness is about to blossom and bring you wonderful events filled with positive emotions. There is potential for the unexpected, but timely support you require. This is the perfect time for you to start new and exciting undertakings. The music of fabulous happiness lifts your soul, and since music is the cinema of the soul, expect miracles to happen everywhere. Music is so good. A how and when for her, Spirit, how and when. You know, it's already in fruition. It's already happening. It might be in an embryonic stage, but from now to 9 to 10 months, bright flashes of recognition, praise, and well-deserved rewards come to you in a creative way. This encourages you to make extraordinary decisions regarding your discoveries. So stay committed to these decisions. So, you know, think about, you know, what do you want the next scene to be with this person. Just have fun with what you have. Keep me updated. I'm here for you. I hear a helicopter, and that is very unnerving. Thanks so much for liking the live and subscribing. And adding your comment to the chat. I appreciate it. Can I tell you what she thinks about you? That's more like a paid reading. That's not a yes or no question. So you want to pick a yes or no question. But I've already answered the first question. So I'm not certain I'm ready to pull any more cards for you right now. A run, Kumar. But thank you so much for adding to the chat. You know, what are you telling yourself? What are you telling yourself about her? You know, what do you want her to think of you? What do you want her to feel about you? Those kind of things might lead you to better questions to ask tarot cards or oracle cards, or even yourself. Sometimes it's hard to read someone's mind. Okay, so what about reading their feelings or emotions? So I did pull some liminal space oracle cards for all signs. I'm just going to read them out real quick. I'm going to leave your intuition up to, I'm going to leave this for you guys to practice your intuition, your inner compass, you know, what do you think the card means? I would really love for each astrological sign that might, you know, find this to leave a comment on their thoughts and feelings on what their card means. And then I'll come back and leave something interesting for you to marinate on about the card and the meaning. Everyone will probably have a very different and unique answer. So expect a very different and unique answer, even if you are 10 Aquariuses and 1 Scorpio. So the first card for Aquarius is aggressively hydrate. I think that this speaks for itself. And to ask yourself, what are you truly hungry for? Pisces, believe nothing that you hear and only half of what you see. You might need to put a filter on it just for a little bit and take a pause on some things. Aries, please take the high road. The universe will appreciate it. Oh, Taurus, the passing of time. Use it wisely. Gemini, trust the process. Yes, life is very much like a box of IKEA products and the IKEA directions, but just trust the process. Cancer, maybe next time Spirit will have a message for you. You're pretty busy right now. Leo, beware of nostalgia. It doesn't look good on you. Virgo, it's just simply perfect timing. Libra, I'm sorry. Cosmic fuck me. But look, you put yourself in retrograde. Don't let Mercury, you know, make you or help you or get you twisted, okay? Remember, you're the beautiful creator of your reality. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Always having to bring your own seat to the table, open your own door, pull out your own chair. You're so awesome and independent. Sagittarius, silly Sagittarius. What is your reason to live, juice? Or maybe there's some heartbroken Sagittariuses out there, or maybe there's just some bored, silly Sagittariuses out there. Taurus and Sagittarius. Passing of time. Yes, during the passing of time, count your blessings. Recognize what are your reasons to live, juice. And I think Capricorn, you're going to be traveling soon. So be good to yourself and your thoughts, because the travel may be alone, but only for a little while. So that's just the cards I pulled today for all signs from the Liminal Space deck. I'll timestamp them later, Aquarius through Capricorn. And I'd really appreciate it if you would, use these cards to practice your own intuition and inner compass in regards to what you think they mean for you. Leave it in a comment if you want to, and I'll respond with a response and the answer, or an answer to what you think.
Eat?
Sure.
On camera?
Sure.
I want to get.
No, I'm not going to eat on YouTube. Hey, Midnight Blue, how are you, dear?
It is ready. It's in my room, okay?
Okay, I'll come in the kitchen and get it in a minute. How have you been doing, Midnight Blue? Awesome. That's good. That's good. I'm doing earlier shows. Thanks so much for liking the video. I appreciate it. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to get a question answered or a reading. Glad to hear you're doing fine tonight. I hope this truck driving by doesn't stink out the whole yard. So I started doing earlier lives, and then also doing the lives later in the day. I used to do like 3 lives a day. Maybe I'll go back to doing 3 lives a day. It's just kind of been a little bit hectic. I'll be right back. I have to work out the pinned comment. I can't do it from, hey Liz, how are you, sweetheart? I can't do the pinned comment from the iPad. It's ridiculous. I had to go in and do the pinned comment from the laptop. I thought y'all might enjoy the sounds of nature. You can't even hear any of it over the air conditioner. Someone has them on the phone. Hope you had a good day, Liz. Just got done working on the yard. Right on. I am in the yard. Probably gonna go work out here soon. If it stays this low. Did you finally get all those blackberries picked? Are you gonna make a blackberry pie? Yeah, the sun's coming out. It's a good thing. been super slow, so I'm probably gonna go and work out here soon. If you want to get a free yes no, please put your question in now. If you want to get a paid reading, go ahead and make your donation now. Everything you need to know is in the description. I'll be here for about another 15 minutes. Hey Dwayne, how are you? Welcome back to the channel. How you been? It is raining actually, and the sun is out. What do they call that here in the south? Well, I call it Hawaiian snow. But I think that some people mean that, like, that means the devil's being attacked. Is that what they say here in the south? But I prefer to call it Hawaiian snow. Can you see it? It's really beautiful. It was all like stormy and cloudy and thundery, but now it's not. Yes, it is pretty neat. Can you hear the church bells? I'm gonna turn the volume up. Yeah. Hey Marianne, how are you, sweetheart? It's so good to see you. How's life been treating you? I've seen some really interesting stuff on your channel. It's been great, especially the Bigfoot stuff. And I've seen some of your tarot card stuff you've been doing with the pictures of you. It's a beautiful day here, so I just thought I would share it with y'all. It's actually raining, but you probably can't tell. But the sun is out and it's raining. It does. Maybe it's because I got the brightness on pretty bright. Maybe. It's definitely the sun is definitely shining, but it's raining. So I'm just working on a collective message to share at the end of the live. I will timestamp the all signs liminal space oracle cards that I pulled earlier. And I want you guys to tell me what you think it means. You know, let it kind of be an exercise where you can practice working on your inner compass. And then I'll leave an answer or a response. If you guys want to play, you can. If not, you don't have to play the game. But I just thought it would be interesting to share the card with you guys based on your astrological signs. And love to hear your feedback on what your intuition, your inner compass says about the card that you got today as a collective message. So I pulled the first card for the collective message this afternoon. It's the trust card from the power deck. I'm just going to look for some clarity in some other cards I have here. If anybody wants to get a free yes, no, how, when, please feel free to put your question in the chat. I can help you with love, finances, protection, family, twin flame, soulmate. I don't do health questions. I don't do wins. No end of time questions. No legal, financial. No interview success questions or school success questions. Pre-K to university. Also, please don't ask me cheating questions or if they're cheating. And please, no sex questions. Sex is not for free around here. Everything you need to know is in the description. You can get a free yes, no, how, when. It smells really good. It smells like fresh spring rain out here. I love it. Dad might have to go back on chemo this month, but it's only a small chance. I really have the faith that he's fine, but he is going to have a biopsy here pretty soon, and then we're just going to go from there. So just thought I'd let you know while you're here. He's in good spirits, we're in good spirits, and he's healthy. Like, at least they're not telling us that he's, lived with cancer. It's quite a good scan. It's just we need to see what's going on with him. So we heard more and got a little bit more answers today. And we should know more soon. I actually feel very called to pull one more of these, but not to shuffle them and pull them, but to go back and look at them and find the one earlier that caught my attention most. I think it was number 13, feminine. I'm going to go work out here soon, so I'm going to jump off the live. I'm going to do the collective message now. If you do want to get a free yes, no, how, when, please put your question in the chat, and we'll give you some cards. If you'd like to get a paid reading, do it now, because I am going to be ending the live soon so that I can go and work out. And the first card we have is Trust. Trust. And I find it so interesting, all the cards that I did to clarify this trust card. We've got the sun up here on this journey that these two are taking around the world, or by the world, or in the world, or on the world. And Spirit's also asking you to trust the universe, you know, to have your back in bringing you the joy that you are experiencing here. You know, whether it be, you know, around the world or just home on the world. You know, have fun exploring and trusting that you can be, do, and have, you know, what you want in regards to, you know, feeling safe, feeling comfortable, feeling joy. Let joy be a choice for you. And trust in that energy that brings you joy. Trust that state of mind to bring you what you want in your life. Because life is what you make it. It's, and your world really is truly in your hands. And it's so interesting how they're holding the umbrellas to protect themselves from the sun. But yet it clearly rains down on them, whether they like it or not. You see their shadow. It's so interesting because the last card of this collective message is love and light over shadow and hate. So trust that love and light. So the trust card says, in love there must be trust. Without trust there is no love. Jealousy is an illness of the mind and heart. Trust lives in the lodge of your innocence. Hiyoka is a warrior of the Native American tradition who goes into battle backwards on his horse with a broken lance, knowing that the Great Spirit will protect him. It is this kind of trust that you need. This imbalanced aspect of patriarchal history resides like stone carvings within each of us. Welcome to the new aspect of feminine power to your being, even though they may seem foreign. Trust in the ways of the divine power and the Great Spirit. Know that you are made of this divine power and live within trust in your heart. So I was also very drawn to this card. It was like on the top of the deck today. I actually have never seen this card, and I've had this deck for several years. Still, with all the power deck readings I've done on YouTube, many of these cards have not been pulled, but I was very pulled to this card today as it was sitting on top of the deck after organizing my cards today. And it's feminine. And it says right here on the trust card, you know, welcome to the new aspect of feminine power to your being, even though they may seem foreign. Know that you are made of divine power. Trust in the way of divine power and the Great Spirit. Know that you are made of this divine power and live with the trust in your heart. So another thing that attracted me to this card is the druids within the tree, the druid spirits in the trees. Where I was born and raised, they have these mythological trees that look very much like this. They're beautiful oak trees with moss, and they look so beautiful in Southern Gothic. And there are legends about these trees and how they are filled with the souls of druids. And I always love it when I see a tree that, you know, you can almost see its spirit. I also find it interesting that supposedly trees and plants can see us. They know what color our shirt is. I know they make frequency because I'm making an album right now. I made a bunch of songs, you know. I'm making that record, Marianne. It's my poetry and my music. But I just felt so drawn to this card. Even if we flip it upside down, you know, we get a whole nother perspective of it. find it to be so very interesting how a picture can really, you know, have that, you know, charm to make you and someone else think two different things at the same time, despite, you know, what you're seeing. It's like the photo has 1,000 words, you know, that you could say about it. It's like any way you look at it, it's nature in its rare form. Looks like a Halloween tree, yes. But the card says, the world is bereft of feminine consciousness. To bring Mother Earth back into balance, we must bring back our awareness of her. Shut up, I love you, dogs. Okay, I'm just going to take a sip of my water while the dogs get their barking out. A pretty neat card. Hush, Lalo. So the world is bereft of feminine consciousness. To bring Mother Earth back into balance, we must bring back our awareness of her. Language is a barrier between us, but women has always communed with women in an unspoken language. Her roots are entwined with the essence of Mother Earth, for she too is feminine. Woman is the keeper of the planet and must not let her energy be uprooted by the male system within man or woman. We are all in need of world harmony. Mother Earth has been misunderstood, but she is the universal link. Feminine consciousness is the energy that embodies the woken you need and the wisdom you need at this very moment. She is the womb of all lives. It's interesting because we get the Hermit card and the High Priestess card after this journey through Trust the Feminine. You know, we get the High Priestess looking up to the stars for wisdom. In this Popus, the High Priestess, you know, looking for wisdom in their own self journey, from not just looking for it, but also going within. So many of you during this retrograde time, while Venus is in retrograde and Mercury is in retrograde, and oh my goodness, retrograde, you be the retrograde. Deep introspection, deep searching for what you feel is the next right thing for you. Because someone may just be your lucky star. And they'll shine on you wherever you are. Let's see what the next card is. Oh wait, that's the Sun card from the beginning. So, yeah, love and light, shadow and overshadow and hate. I hope this collective message reaches somebody. I'll go ahead and timestamp this stuff when YouTube allows me to. Sometimes it takes a bit for it to upload so that the rewatch can happen. I'll be right back. Sorry, I had to check on my dogs real quick. Dogs before tarot. Thank you everyone for coming by. Thanks for liking the live. Thanks for asking questions. Thanks for subscribing and just being a part of the chat tonight. Or actually this afternoon. It's not tonight yet. But I will be back later this evening. I'm just going to go work out and I'll come back and visit y'all again. And we'll see if it's busier. I'm just kind of experimenting with the algorithm and taking my time getting to know it a little bit better in regards to what's good for me and my goals for YouTube. And I hope that y'all are enjoying your time here on my channel. I'll be back with timestamps for the all signs and for the second message for this reading pretty soon. And like I said, I'd really appreciate it based on your astrological sign. If you could leave a comment in regards to what you think your liminal space oracle card means. Kind of just playing a little game of let's practice our inner compass. And then I'll leave you a response in regards to what you think your card means. So use your intuition in regards to what you think and feel it means. I think I did leave some notes for some astrological signs, but not all. I could be wrong, I could be right. It's okay if I'm wrong. I don't always have to be right. Anyways, be good to yourself with your thoughts. I'll be back in a little bit. Dad and I are going to go work out. I look forward to seeing you again here at the haunted house in a creepy graveyard. Talk to you soon. Kalanita.